This damage is from one hit at level 6. Hey ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ronan. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have just a super quick video, one that I just wanted to make because Minthara is honestly my favorite character in the game. And because you can recruit her on a good file now, I wanted to showcase how you can make the most overpowered paladin at level 6 pretty much as soon as you get the Moonrise Towers. Technically, what I'm going to showcase here can work for other melee based characters that use strength, but for those wanting to see it for Minthara, that's what we're going to focus on. Subclass, Oath of Vengeance, ability scores we are going to change. And I know what you're thinking, why am I giving myself negative scores? We will talk about that shortly. So all this right here is exactly what I need. I'm going to get to 22 strength with this build at level 6 without any use of ASI, making myself the most overpowered character at level 6 that I can. So let's go ahead and start the level. So fighting style, great weapon fighting here. So level 3, this is important because this is when you get your vow. You can use this on yourself and give yourself advantage for 10 turns. Very powerful. Alright, so at level 4, we get your first ability improvement if you wanted it, but we're not doing that. Normally I would say yes, but with this build specifically, you can either go Great Weapon Master, or you can go down and get Savage Attacker. Whatever you want, it's going to be up to you. I am going to be going Great Weapon Master. Level 5, you get your extra attack, cool stuff. And at level 6, you get Aura Protection. Technically, I could go up to level 7 and 8 with how far I am in this game, but we're not going to be doing that. So, level 6, here are my stats. They look kind of wonky, don't they? Let's go ahead and change that right now. Starting with Dexterity, we are going to put the Gloves of Dexterity in, setting our score to 18 and giving you attack +1. Fantastic. We're going to change our helms, giving us the Grimskull helm. We can now not be crit. We're going to give ourselves the Cloak of Protection that you get also inside Act 2, AC and saving throws. Chest piece is going to be a chest piece you buy from the vendor inside Act 2. You get this from passing some dialogue checks. Constitution +2, which is nice. You also gain +1 bonuses, strength saving throws, which isn't that big of a deal. We are going to use the Anti-Ethel's Hair Strength. 18. Potion of Everlasting Vigor. 20. And before we equip another weapon, I'm going to throw it on the ground. Using my Drake Throat Glaive, I am going to buff it. We're going to go ahead and give it lightning damage. Now I equip this. And this will give me a negative score to my wisdom and intelligence, but it realistically doesn't matter. Because as a paladin, you get Aura Protection at level 6, giving you +3 to your saving throws, because it's equal to your charisma modifier. So now I am set to kick a lot of ass. So with everything combined, with the Harmonian Halberd that you buy from Damon, and I know what you're thinking, Damon, yes, you can recruit Minthara on a good file without sacrificing any tieflings now. It's really awesome. This will give you strength +2 up to 23. With all that stuff combined, I now have Great Weapon Master, 22 strength, 18 dexterity, and despite the negative scores for intelligence and whatnot, you can see I actually have even more saving throw possibilities here because of my cloak and the Aura of Protection. So already I'm getting a +3 to everything and then another +1, so in total +4 to all saving throws, which is immensely powerful. So instead of a -2, this now becomes a +2, and this becomes a 6. Like you see what I'm saying there. It's very, very strong. Combine that with some of the other gear for extra damage. You have the Strange Conduit Ring. When I'm concentrating on a spell, I do extra psychic damage, Caustic Band for extra acid, and I chose this necklace just to make sure that I can survive a little easier. If you really wanted to, you could add a bow in here for even more initiative. That will be up to you. Let's go ahead and just showcase combat real quick for anyone interested. Alright guys, for a quick recap, I am at 22 strength, 18 dex, 16 con. I am now using the Darkfire Shortbow, resistance to fire and cold damage, and I can cast haste on myself, which would then proc Strange Conduit Ring. I get the extra constitution from my chest, dexterity from the gloves, extra saving throws from my cape, as well as the Aura of Protection, and I can't be crit. And with the combination of everything we talked about earlier, you are going to be such a killing machine here. I am level 6. Technically, I could get all the way up to level 8 if I wanted to, since that's my cap right now, but we're not going to worry about it. So instead, we're going to cast Haste on ourselves. We're going to cast Vow on ourselves. We're going to use Soul Branding on ourselves, since that is a unique skill that Minthara has to herself. We're going to go ahead and open up on the enemy we see right in front of us. So that was a crit, and he's dead. Just about 1 HP left. Absolutely nothing. So we will go ahead and simply use our bonus action to hit him now. Oh, another crit. Kind of wasted since he only had 2 HP, but it is what it is. Alright, so now we're going to come up over this target here, and you can kind of see how powerful this is. Look at all this damage I'm doing at level 6. It is absolutely insane. And she survived because of the buff that she has. But look at all this damage at level 6. 28 slashing, 6 lightning, 2 acid, 15 fire, and 7 psychic on top of the 31 radiant. That's a lot of damage in one hit. I absolutely love it. So anyone that's looking for a fun Minthara thing, you can easily do what I did here. I wouldn't recommend using the hags here strictly for strength. I mean, if you want to wait till level 8 and then get Great Weapon Master or Savage Attacker, then you certainly can. But yeah, that's the video, guys. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. This was just a quick fun one since I do love Minthara, and my next playthrough is going to be a Dirge playthrough that does end up recruiting Minthara, an evil playthrough, but you can get her on a good playthrough as well. I will see you next time. Peace. Recently on my stream, I cleared honor mode live for everyone to see in my first attempt, which was really fun. I will be having stream highlights, guides, and more to what I did for my honor mode, so stay tuned for that. To all my members, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a member of my channel. If you want early access to videos like this, shoutouts, and some additional perks from my live streams, then hit join down below. I'm Ronan. Thank you for making it to the very end. Bye bye.